I'm Mitchell Pateman and I'm a thoroughbred racehorse trainer. I've only been a racehorse trainer for the last 18 months. Before that, I was a jockey for about 11 years. I've been in racing since I could walk. Mum and Dad were both jockeys, both turned trainers. Nearly all of my uncles are trainers. My grandfather was a trainer. Yeah, so I suppose I didn't have a choice. I started an apprenticeship as a jockey aged 15. From riding for a fair while, and my mum had moved to Albany and she was training down there. And that's probably the first time I took an interest in becoming a trainer. Being a trainer's sort of brought back the thrill that I probably got out of riding. The adrenaline rush is back. So my morning starts at about 20 past 3. I get up to sort of try to get to the stables just after 3:30. There's one horse here that we refer to as the queen of the stable, and that's This'll Testya. She's obviously been a big part of my life, and she's a very special horse to me, and she goes very fast. My relationship with the horses is obviously very important. Yeah, I've built really good relationships with a lot of the horses, and yeah, you obviously become fond of the faster ones. This'll Testya was a very highly strung horse as a young horse. She was very hard to handle. I think she got scratched 3 or 4 times in her initial couple of preparations, and yeah, she was a real handful. I met This'll Testya 6 years ago at the Perth Yearling Sales. She went away to another trainer, and she obviously burst onto the scene at her first 2 starts and looked like being a world beater her first couple of starts, but she never quite got back to them heights again. The trainer come to me and he said that he'd probably done all he could do with her. He asked if I wanted to have a go with her, and all the owners were happy for me to have one last crack with her, and yeah, here we are. She's really loved life here, and that's why I think we've got her back to her best. The dream with This'll Testya is to get her to the Winterbottom Stakes, a Group 1 race, worth $1.5 million this year. When I was a young kid, my dad had a very good horse called Willoughby, and he won a Winterbottom Stakes. If I could be a Group 1 winning trainer like my dad, it would probably be the proudest moment of my life. My dad was my hero growing up. Yeah, I lost him. I lost him when I was 18. Probably the hardest thing I've ever been through. But yeah, I hope I'm doing him proud now, and yeah, that's all I want to do. My 2 younger siblings, Jess and Josh, were a lot younger than me. Left a big void in all our lives. My mum done a terrific job. My brother was very young. She had to raise him on her own. She's been there for all 3 of us through everything. The last couple of years, Josh has worked for me, and he's following in Dad's footsteps as well, and I am the role model for him, whether it's good or bad. He's become a great person. He works very closely alongside me now, and he's very eager to learn about the horses as well, and he's a very important part of the team. There's a lot of fighting that goes on. We argue a lot, but at the end of the day, we love each other, and it's very special when we win a race together. We're both as happy as each other. I wouldn't change it for the world. I pinch myself every day that I've got a horse that's a live chance heading towards a Winterbottom, and to have a horse like her in the first 12 months of my career, I know how lucky I am, and yeah, I'm very glad that we've crossed paths again, and she's in my life and she's making me look good.